Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Mini Z Rich. Today's video is all about how I repair my bodies. Aside from a broken body, what else you'll require is some instant adhesive. In this case I'm using Loctite 420. I had it on hand. Anyone will do. It's very watery. There are thicker ones. I think the thicker ones would be easier to use, but that's all I have on hand right now. I'm using this activator, which I purchased at Home Depot. It's called Inoteca Instant Bond. Bonds in 3 seconds. And I'm just using this bin, and I'll show you shortly exactly what I do. So here's the body, and here's the part that I need to glue on first before I glue on the headlight. I'm going to set this up so I can glue it, and then I'll be back and I'll show you how this activator works. Alright, so I'm back here. I managed to put the car all back together. Just so happened that the way it broke, that I was able to finesse the piece in there and it just stayed by itself, which is a plus. So I'm gonna put some more glue here. And now I'm going to show you how that activator works. Now I had to get something a little bit bigger to enclose this. The activator works much better when you have the total everything enclosed in it. So I know some of you might be screaming at me because I'm using a Mini Z auto scale container, but that's all I have. So that's all you do. You shake your can, you spray it in there, and you just cover your body. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the cover out, and let's see if it's solidified. It still hasn't solidified, so I'll spray it again. Alright, let's remove it and test again. So you see now it's hard. Now we can continue to reapply, but in this case, because the way the car broke, I would suggest leave a thin layer there the way it is and start working on the headlight. So let's position the headlight there where it should go. And let's not put too much pressure. Just keep in mind that this is frail and it can break. Essentially what we want to do is position the headlight and try to glue everything together. Now the headlight's not fitting, so I'll have to see how I can fix that. Alright, so I had to do a bit of a cleanup. I went with the Dremel and I made sure I cleaned up around here and over here and over here inside here, and it seems like it's gonna fit pretty good now. So what I'll do is I'll put the light in and then I'll apply the glue afterwards. I'm not really worried about making a mess on the car itself. It's just the hopes is to get this thing going nicely. The break was pretty significant. Oops, almost broke it again. Alright, so I'm going to do the activation again just to make sure. So what I'm doing is I'm spraying the cover behind the camera just so I don't destroy anything in front of it. And as I bring the cover, I lose some of that activator. And I think that's what's creating problems. Usually, most of the time, I do it only once and it works. So let's check. So what I'm looking for is like a very glossy area to make sure that it's dry. See, I don't see any glue in my finger, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue doing this all the way around. And again, what this will do is it'll build up. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm building up layers. I apply the glue and then use the activator and test with the tweezers. It's best to check each time and make sure the glue is dry. I create many thin layers until I'm satisfied. It was very difficult to spray the enclosure and then put it over the car. Typically, it only takes one attempt to dry the glue, but this time the camera was in my way. And that's it, folks. So you can see how much glue I put on to reinforce it. And that light is going to help keep everything together. Just the brake is, it just broke in such a horrible spot that is very fragile. So this should work. It should hold up. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe.